Well, hello. What is it? What's the date today? July 15th. 3 months. Almost 3 months since I had my stroke. Thought I'd just give everybody a quick update on where I'm at, what's going on. Just looking at all of these frickin' pills I'm on. So many damn pills. It's ridiculous. I've got pills for pills for pills and pills. Anyways, guess it is what it is. I've got a family doctor here. Finally, except she's in Langley, so that's proven to be a little bit of a challenge going to see her every week, just because in BC, and this is probably everywhere in Canada, as soon as you have a stroke, they take your driver's license away until such time as you get medically cleared that you can drive again. So I'm going to be pushing that starting next week. Up until now, the biggest hindrance that I've had for driving, at least in my opinion, has been my eyesight. Last month it was all over the map. Double vision, triple vision, you name it, vision. It was everywhere, giving me constant headaches, etc., etc. Since then, I've managed to see one eye doctor who told me that it's pretty common to have messed up eyes after a stroke. So he wanted me to come see him in a month's time. He did not feel that giving me prescription eyeglasses would be appropriate, seeing as my eyes were still adjusting to the new me. So looking forward to having a follow-up appointment with said doctor in a couple of weeks' time from now. Hopefully that will help me, and then I get my driver's license back. So at least it's amazing after driving for, how old am I now? 52 years old. I got my learner's license when I was 16, been driving since I was 18 years old, so effectively like 3/4 of my life I've been driving. It's interesting when they take that away from you. A simple thing like going up to the corner store a block and a half away just to get some milk or some bread or what have you is impossible. And that 1.5 block walk would be probably at the speed that I walk nowadays, about a 2-hour episode with a walker, which you can see is back there. What you can't see is my, there it is my this little machine here that I got off Amazon. I like this because it's low to the ground, and I've got it in my living room so I can sit on this bad boy every day. Oh, I don't have my shoes on, so, but I can do some pedaling as I sit here and watch TV. One of the side effects. Okay, that's enough. Nobody wants to see me on this thing. One of the side effects that I'm having right now is half of these meds can cause bloating, can cause constipation, can cause dizziness, can cause blah 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 blah. So long story short is I'm getting fat, and I'm not too happy about it. So yeah, I got the bike to help me try and keep some of these pounds off. I'm eating healthy. at least 3 times a day. But yeah, it's been a challenge. I've been single pretty much all my life, so I typically eat when I feel like eating, which usually entails me getting into my car, driving to a store or a pub to grab a burger or whatever, or steak. Now I got to plan all that stuff out. So I'm having challenges with that. Overestimating on certain things, underestimating on other things, but blah blah blah. Anyways, I'm doing fine. I've been at home for a month now. I do go stir crazy because I can't go anywhere. I want to go back to work, but I know I can't. Every day with me, every day is different. This morning, I was suffering with pains inside my head all day, like really sharp pains. They just come out of the blue, come out of nowhere, and it hurts, to be honest with you. You take a Tylenol, but it doesn't really hurt. The good news is they go away. It's like a real sharp pain, and then it goes. Hands. It's funny. This left hand or left side is my affected side. It's the same as it has been for weeks. Numb. Fingertips are all numb and everything. This one here, my right side, is starting to get sore for the last few days. See, I just moved my head, and right below my eye on the side of my nose is where I'm getting these sharp pains. And like I said, it comes and then it goes. So like now I'm fine. But when it zings me, it zings me. I'm walking. Yeah, I'm still waddling. I think my sense of balance is getting better every day. I haven't fallen down now for a few days, which is good. It's cutting down on the bruises that I wake up with. What else? Shaving. That's just me being lazy right now. I don't feel like shaving. Yeah, let's go back to work. So, yeah, short-term disability is 4 months. Tomorrow is 3 months. I've had to start the paperwork for long-term disability. I don't want to be on long-term disability. I'd rather be back working, because let's face it, anybody who knows me knows that's been my passion. Building hospitals for pretty much all my adult life. So I enjoy doing that. I'm good at it. And I know the Elliston team and the RCH team misses me right now, which is good. But anyways, I do have to go through the laborious process of filling out gobs and gobs and gobs of paperwork. In fact, I got it. I had to Amazon. Another thing. Out of printer ink. What is a guy who can't drive, who had a stroke do? Well, you rely on Amazon a lot for deliveries. My neighbors must think I'm crazy. I got the Amazon truck showing up just about every day, if not every other day, bringing me a package of something, whether it be toilet paper, printer ink for my printer, or LED monitors and that. I figured I'd treat myself to sort of a home studio desk setup for my birthday. It's not what I wanted to do, but seeing as I spent a lot of time here in this chair, I figured I'd get a couple of decent-sized monitors and a setup which would allow me to at least get back to practicing typing right now with this hand, because I don't have any feeling on my fingertips. It's typing is interesting to say the least. Some of the texts that I send with a bad eyesight and thinking that you're hitting the proper spelling. And anyways, I'm sure I've sent a lot of you some very interesting texts over the last couple of months, and I apologize for that. What else? Oh, I still have no sense of temperature on my right side. So hot, cold. I don't know the difference on the right side of my body. I have to rely on my left hand. Like when I shower, I am showering by myself now. Finally, thank goodness. I do test the water with my left hand just to make sure it's not scalding hot or super cold. I did make the mistake a couple of times of, because I have to reach in with my right hand in my shower. I reach in, test the temperature. Oh, that feels fine with my right side, but burned myself a couple of times. So, lesson learned. I don't do that again. I always check with my left hand first before doing that. Yeah. Other than that, I really. What else can I tell you guys? It's. Yeah, biggest thing is the loss of mobility. Is I do really look forward to the days that Heidi can come over and take me out, whether it be to a grocery store or a convenience store or even just getting out and about. It's nice to get out. I am able to walk around in the little community here, which is good. I still can't mow my lawn or take my garbage out to the curb by myself. So my neighbors have been really awesome, taking care of my recycling and mowing my lawn and everything. It's just tough looking at two vehicles parked there. They haven't moved since April, but ICBC is still getting paid every month for insurance on these two vehicles. So that's it. What else can I say? Talked about my eyes. We talked about me getting along, walking. Can't really tell you. Got a doctor's appointment. The doctors out here have been so frustrating to actually get one that will put in a little bit of effort to give a shit. So hopefully the one I've got now will be able to work together for me. I haven't seen a doctor since I was in my early 20s. Had no need to. Always been healthy. Anyways, I've got one now. So she did tell me that it's too early to get off of these medications. So in fact, she bumped a couple of them up for dosages. So we'll do that. So next week she wants to go over my CT scans, my MRI scans, and everything with me. Show me exactly what I've got. I'm doing a lot of research on YouTube and everything on strokes and how people fare. And really, I shouldn't be complaining. I see some people that they're talking months and months and months and months. Excuse the hair. Sorry, it's just been a lazy day today. Months and months and months of no real progression or anything. And with me, at least most days, I feel like I'm progressing a little bit. At least my stomach's progressing. I'll definitely be able to fill the role of Santa Claus this year. I can sit in a chair with, I won't need any cushions at the rate this is. At the rate this is going, this exponential growth of my midline, I don't like at all. Which is thought about looking into joining a gym or some sort of a leisure center or something. My issue is getting to said gym and getting home from there. It's the price of Ubers adds up. I am on this TransLink thing where I can phone 24 hours in advance if I need a handicapped bus to come pick me up, take me wherever I want to go, which is fantastic. It's just being that well organized, knowing that, hey, I need to be here on a Tuesday or a Thursday, and then the appointment's going to be an hour or 20 minutes or whatever, and getting home. So it's all good. I have been on transit several times with my Red Rocket there, and the problem with that is it takes up space on a bus, and you encroach into the hallway, and I'd rather, well, you guys know me, I'd rather stand and sit at the back of the bus. So it is what it is. I've had to swallow my pride a lot of times and just accept this is the new me, at least for now it is, and do that. What else can I say? I've been keeping myself busy with practicing typing, trying to get that feel back. I've actually got an old mechanical keyboard. I don't know if anybody watching this is old enough to even remember a mechanical keyboard, but back in the IBM days, they used to be the ones that went click, 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 click right after typewriters. I've been practicing on that because I can hear. I find that from the home position on a QWERTY keyboard, that hitting like the C, the V, the lower inside my brain is telling me that I hit the key, but that's not happening. So I got this tactile feedback keyboard that I practice on that gives me that click confirmation. So I practice just typing out short stories, poems, anything that I can find. For the last part. What else? My body. Just back of the neck is still very, how do I say it? Tender. It feels like somebody hit me on the back of the head with a baseball bat. It's always sore. I guess I can take that off. My eyes are starting to get a little bit better where I don't need that full time. Yeah, so the back of the neck does feel sore all the time. It is what it is. That seems to be the one thing that's not getting better, unfortunately. So I guess I'm overly cautious with my head and my back, the back of my neck and the back of my shoulders. It still feels like I've got the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I use this face. It's not even really a face cream. It's just a lotion that I put on my face about 6 times a day. It seems to help. Oh, that's another thing I've got. Massive dry skin on the left side of my face. I'm like a, what do you call those animals that shed their skin all the time? Yeah, that's me on the left side of my face. And when it sheds, it hurts. So I keep my face lubricated. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe I'll be able to set up a camera or something tomorrow, and I'll show you how I get around in terms of balance and motion and that. But other than that, I told the family and friends that I would. It's just easier for me to do a video like this and let everybody just hear from the horse's mouth. and see me. And that way I can just get out to a broader audience than try and text you all back one-on-one. I know you lose the one-on-one feeling with it, but it's just easier for me at this point in time. So, other than that, hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I guess it is Friday. And yeah, I'm gonna go back to creating some videos. I've it's not, I wouldn't call it a passion or anything, but I've been toying with video editing software and Final Cut Pro and a couple other ones, just trying to I don't know, create some stories, add some music to it, some voiceovers, do some editing, just to take it up as a hobby. Who knows where that'll lead to? You never know. I did buy a drone just for myself just before I had my stroke. I've only flown it once so far, and that was basically turning it on where I live here, having it come up to about hover position, which is about 4 feet off the ground, turn it around in a circle, and then land it. So I'm looking forward to at least getting outside and being able to throw that bad boy up into the air and pilot it around and maneuver it and learn how to utilize that too. Because I'd love to take it to a job site and just help tell a story along these 4-year project builds on these major hospital builds. It's always nice to have something to look back on, and like timelines and everything. We do a time lapses from a single camera, but they only tell so much of a story. So it's nice. It's nice when you can learn how to fly a drone and just fly over certain areas, zoom in, zoom out, do all that cool stuff. And yeah, no, I think I'm just babbling now. I'm tired. Just had my evening pills, which means I'm gonna fall asleep here shortly. But on that, I guess we'll leave it out. This video is long enough. Holy smokes! I talked for 22 minutes. Wow, you can tell I'm bored. Anyways, good day to you all. Have a great weekend, and we will talk again in another month. Okay, bye-bye.